There's a reason I don't make many videos. There's a reason I only click on videos I'm called to click on or leave a comment. There's also a reason I decided to make this particular video. Each reason is the same. That's what I'm supposed to do. I've seen healthy souls become enamored with their YouTube presence and lose track of their original purpose, which is serving others. I'd say it's annoying I get now about certain things that either leads me to do or not do something. It's kind of like an intuition on steroids that helps me adhere to my best path. And this is the path we are on. And we all have roles on this path. I've always felt this, but now I feel as if I know it. So the idea of making videos as a creative and hopefully supportive outlet absolutely appeals to that creative side of me. I spent many years as a teacher and a trainer, and helping others is at my core. But that's not what I'm supposed to be doing, not now anyway. I listen to my heart, always. This video has been kicking around inside of me for a few weeks, but the timing wasn't right until now for multiple reasons. It's been a bit over 2 years since my consciousness event, and almost 2 years exactly since I posted my initial 3 videos, and I've not listened to any of them since. Now, I'd never so much as listened to a guided meditation before, so the idea of creating one was very daunting, but ideas came quickly. How much came from me or through me, I really don't know. I just know that once completed, I felt released from that mission, but I knew something else would come. Now, to be clear, I've no idea which or how many people my guided meditation was meant for. It may have only been to prove something to me. That doesn't matter. It's what I was supposed to do. What does matter is what it tries to convey. Such as, this is a game, an illusion, a schoolhouse, an experiment. Pick any one you like, but you have to believe it in your heart. You have to know that there is a level above this one. You are here by choice, knowing full well what would take place, for the most part, in this life. There are those in this world who are highly aware of this fact and have been using this knowledge to their advantage for thousands of years. You must forgive them. In order to ascend our consciousness, we must adequately raise our frequency, release karma through forgiveness, particularly the self, and forego all judgment. It's not possible to have unity consciousness and judge others. We must accept that everyone is on their own path, playing their own role. Beyond that, I feel it's likely we all have specific milestones we must achieve before we can ascend. Now, if you are Mandela affected, it means that your frequency is higher than those who are not. I also believe this means that with work on the areas mentioned in the guided meditation, you will be in the zone for consciousness ascension. I spent lots of time over the years going back through my past trying to make sense of why my path would go one way or another. I was among those who saw this life as a schoolhouse for souls, so my reflections were always meant to glean the lesson. That's what cleared my karma. So now I'm going to throw out some random consciousness Mandela effect thoughts, and just because. So we are all very unique genetically, which is part of this experiment. And yeah, I see it more as an experiment than a schoolhouse now, but in reality, it's many, many things. I do believe that much of our DNA originated with other non-Earth species, and genetically speaking, I think we're kind of like mutts, but super mutts. So with regards to your physiology, always listen to your heart and your body with regard to what you eat. Making yourself go vegetarian if your heart isn't in it does not raise your vibration. Eat less meat. Introduce more balance. Find your way. Don't listen to other people when it comes to your body. Except your doctor, of course. Okay, next, balance is everything. Third density, third dimensional reality is the realm of duality. We see it everywhere and is integrated to every aspect of our life almost from birth. The key is to hold on to your beliefs, but keep yourself emotionally and energetically removed from them. Don't watch any news on TV anymore. Avoid it like the plague. Everything is meant to amp up your negative emotions, and regardless of which side you stand, it doesn't matter. Keep standing where you stand, but leave your emotions in the middle. This is an illusion. Remember? That's something to work on, and honestly, we all need to keep working on it. Doesn't it make sense that winning the game of duality would occur in the middle? Next, everything I say is only what I believe. It does not come to me through a voice or a vision or anything. It comes from a knowing that flows from a killer post-ascension discernment coupled with what I would call a fully open connection to source or spirit. Because we're all filters, I understand that whatever I think I know, I may not really know. So if someone in the consciousness community wants to convince you that there's only one way to raise your frequency or whatever, be careful and listen with your heart. Next, walk away from anything promoting a fear agenda. Demons, Armageddon, alien wars in the sky, Nibiru, anything else that wants you to be afraid, like prepping. I actually think all these are possible timelines for some people that put themselves in that frequency. You may find it interesting, but it helps you in no way on the ascension front because we manifest according to our frequency. Next, I can't say that I know what's going to happen, but it's going to happen. And when the time comes, those of you that would come to a YouTube page like this and listen will be the ones most of those who are now asleep will look to. This is what I see happening. That is when I feel my real mission will begin, and I know I will be working alongside many of you. Next, if you see the Mandela effect, you cannot logically say that something else is not a Mandela effect. Because it's just, perhaps you don't see it, but it may actually be. There are many I don't see, and there are a lot of people just making videos about anything they don't remember. That's okay, it doesn't matter. Once you know the ME is legit, don't worry about it. Don't be dragged into the it is or isn't BS. Stay in the center. Lastly, I exist to assist. If anyone needs to talk, I'm happy to talk to you. If you are afraid, let me help you not be afraid. If there's something that doesn't make sense, I'm happy to try and help it make sense. Unity consciousness means seeing everyone as an extension of yourself. Helping anyone is always self-help. I want to thank you for listening. These are difficult and for many frightening times we live in, but so exciting from the right perspective. Go out and do something unexpectedly nice for someone tomorrow. It feels good, and everyone involved raises their vibration. Peace.